Alrighty, and since Leslie's just joining, we will be needing a block for class today. We will be needing a block for class, but if you don't have one, you can use a foam roller. If you don't have foam roller, all good. We can still do it without anything. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's please place your block or your foam roller towards the upper fourth of your mat in any height that feels right to you. Again, if you don't have anything, you don't need it. You'll just lay down onto your back. Right, so then if you do have your foam roller or your block, you're going to rest your mid back onto your block or foam roller. So you want it to be the space where your heart rate monitor would go. So you want your both shoulder blades supported. And if this is a bit too much of an angle for your neck, which may be the case, you can put a pillow behind your head. So I'll show you how that looks right now. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Good. Nice, Leslie. Alrighty. Looks good. And then make sure that the block isn't too far down your back so that it's not at like your kidney area. You want it above the shoulder blades. All right, so good. Once you arrive in this pose, let the arms rest by your sides. Inhale in through the nose, big breath here. Hey, Melissa. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. Good, breathe in through the nose, fill up. The cleansing exhale, let it go. And then as you start to relax into the space, just let your heart continue to lift up. Let your shoulder blades relax down your back into the sides. Hopefully you can feel the openness in the chest. And then if you're simply laying down without the block, that's all good. Just focus on your breathing. And then for your palms, please point them to face up in this pose. As you continue to fill up using your inhales and then emptying out with your exhales. And then if you happen to have a foam roller and it's moving, you can use your feet as anchor to anchor you down. Continue to breathe here. Thinking of allowing the tops of the shoulders to fall down towards the sides. And one more breath there. Very good. And then if you don't have a block or a foam roller, you'll just stay as you are. And let's all of us, everyone all together, inhale, reach the arms up. And then all the way back. So now if you do have a block or a foam roller, you'll only reach the arms as high as your shoulders are. So nothing past. On the exhale, bring the hands down to the sides, not touching the earth. And then on the inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Only to the shoulder height. Yeah, good, Leslie. So you want to feel this stretch in the underarms and the shoulders. So move through this at your own pace. On the inhales, lift the arms. And then on the exhales, lower. Just a few more breaths there. If you don't have a block or a foam roller, you can add a bridge here. For those of you that have the foam roller and the block, you just stay as you are. Maybe you want to extend the legs. So do a few more rounds here, trying to loosen up. See if you need to reposition your block. It should feel very comfortable here. Nice, just a few more. All right, good. And then from here, goalpost your arms to the sides with for the ones that have a block. And then just allow the elbows to be at shoulder height, and then allow your palms to be at elbow height. Simply holding this pose, you'll start to feel the stretch in the inner arms, your inner kind of elbow area, your forearm maybe. Good. Keep your core strong. Find a bit of a tuck in your tailbone, and then on the inhale, bring your forearms together. And then on the exhale, bring the forearms apart. So this is an area in your spine that gets very tight because we're always hunching forward, especially me. So you really want to try to open up this space. On the exhales, you'll close. On the inhales, you'll open. So this feeling is most effective if you do have the block underneath you. But either way, you just want to feel it out. Just a few more like that. Looking good, everyone. Nice. All right, this time, keep the forearms into your goal pose position. Make sure your elbows and hands are at that shoulder height. And then from here, pretend you're going to high five the floor. So you bring your palms forward, and then you point your palms down. So then you have like a rectangle shape with your arms. Yeah, there you go. Inhale, reverse, so palms face up. And then exhale, you'll just bring the palms to face down, using your shoulders as like that fulcrum, like that point where you're hinging at, open, and then exhale, palms face down. Just a few more like that. And make sure there's no pain. You're just trying to stretch out your arm, your shoulder area, your back. Good. One more. Nice. And then inhale, big stretch, interlace the hands. Let it go, let the back arch. Nice. Then hug your knees in, just lift yourself up to your seat. Then move your block or foam roller or nothing, if you don't have anything, forward to your child's pose. But the difference is put your hands on your block for your child's pose. Foam roller also acceptable. Think of this as a way to elevate the palms. So find your child's pose, but put your hands on something higher. Trying to maximize that stretch through the shoulders. A few more breaths. Forehead is down, elbows are off the floor. Nice, Melissa. Good, one more breath. And then inhale, rise to tabletop. Exhale, cat pose. Reposition your body how you need. And then inhale for cow. Exhale, round. Good. Warm up the spine here, breathe. Get your neck involved with the movement. So finding your cat-cows, circling through your hips. If you're feeling super energized today, you want to go into plank, alternating with your cat-cows. Just processing your spine, warming it up. Nice, you guys, good, Leslie. Involve your neck if you can. Feel free to get into your wrists as well. Good, looking good. All right, let's neutralize back to table. This time we'll take a puppy pose, but if possible, please put your hands on the block again. If you don't have one, it's all good. Puppy pose. Hips above knees. Forehead can rest down. Make sure your elbows aren't hyperextending. So you want to keep your triceps strong here. And then exhale, remove the block from your space, put it off to the side, and sit down into your child's pose. Once you're here, bend your elbows and then take your thumbs to the back of the neck. Now we're all all in sync. We're all together here. Take another few breaths. There's no rush, just breathing in. Relax your body, relax your mind. And an inhale, rise up to tabletop. Exhale, cat pose one more time. And on the inhale, right arm high, reach it up. Exhale, thread the needle. Deepening through our spinal warm up here, reach the left fingertips forward. Yeah, and then lean some weight into the right tricep, the right shoulder. If you want, you can tuck the left toes. Or float the left leg up if you can sustain the balance using your core. You'll release the knee, walk the left hand in on the inhale, right arm high. Then exhale, only the right hand goes forward to a half puppy pose. So the left hand stays where it was earlier, finding a half puppy pose because only the right arm's extended forward. Yeah, that's it, Melissa. Good partner. And return back. Nice, you guys. Inhale the left arm. Exhale, thread the needle. Let your left side cheek rest. Right fingertips reach forward. Maybe the right toes back. Hug your core in. Be heavy on your right palm. And then you have that option to lift the leg if you want. Make sure you're still breathing. One more breath there, wherever you are. And then slowly, the right knee comes down, right hand pulls in, and then inhale the left arm high. Then use your left hand, reach it all the way forward, find your half puppy pose. You'll bend nice and deep into this right elbow. Your chest will try to reach the ground, and then your left arm looks like you're in child's pose. Nice. All right, very good. Inhale, return back. Cow pose. Exhale, cat. And then walk the hands forward, lower down to your chest. Right away here, bend your knees, interlace your hands behind you. Exhale out all your air, and then on the inhale, lift the chest. Pull the arms back. Exhale, lower down. We got two more. Inhale, keep the knees bent. Lift. Look down for more of a stretch in the neck. Good. Exhale, lower. All right, switch the thumb that's in front. This next one, imagine I'm behind you and I'm holding onto your hand. So inhale, lift. Look down. Imagine I'm holding onto your hands and drawing you further back. And exhale, let it go. Good. Release the palms. Take a cobra. Inhale, lift the chest. So try to find a tall stance here. Yeah. Lift your heart. Beautiful. Exhale, lower. We got two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This last one, you can do the same thing or take your feet into your hands for full floor bow pose. So many benefits of warming up your spine, really helping those posture muscles. Keep breathing. Use your core strength. Good. And softly release. Take your forearms down, forehead down to the forearms, and then windshield wiper your shins side to side. Our last thing here, extend the legs straight behind you. Then take the arms by your sides. Exhale out all your air. On the inhale, full locust. Lift body, legs, back of the arms, back of the head. Use your core. Nice. Exhale, release. Good work. Inhale to up dog this time. Think of lifting your thighs off the earth. You can be a bit
forward like this, like a hybrid up dog or plank, or you can be in a full up dog, and then tuck the toes.
Exhale the hips back to your first down dog with class. Just feel it out. Notice how much more spacious the chest is, underarms, back. Now we'll focus on the hamstrings here. Pedal out one heel, the other. And really opening up through those calves.
If your calves need that extra stretch, you can lower down to the knee, of course,
Tucking the toes, shifting forward and back, or you can simply stay in your down dog. Play with transferring the weight to one side, the other, and play with shifting some more weight into your feet, away from the hands. Good. Inhale, lower the knees about 2 inches away from the earth. Nice, Leslie. Walk the hands forward for plank. Let's all go there.
and then exhale to your down dog. Good work.
This time lift the heels high. On the exhale, hover your knees. Inhale, shift forward, gaze down.
And then exhale, down dog.
You got a few more. Inhale, knees high, lift the heels. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, forward.
And exhale, down dog.
One last. Inhale, heels. Exhale, hover. Inhale, shift.
And exhale, down dog.
Great, Parker. All right, walk the feet forward. Inhale to your halfway lift.
And then exhale, goes forward fold. Let yourself
Go forward. Lean weight into your toes here. Maybe stretch out the wrists if you need it. Letting the palms face up. Maybe your chest connects towards your thighs. And then the last step here is just to relax your head and your neck. Good. All right, take the block or foam roller with you in your halfway lift. Inhale.
and then exhale, forward fold.
So take your prop. If you don't have one, all good. Rise up. Arms overhead.
Yeah, nice, Josh. Good. Breathe in. And let's all take a side bend to the left. Keep whatever object you have in between your hands. Breathe, strengthen the core. Anchor your feet. Yeah, good. Inhale, center. And then up and over to the right. If your item is heavy, like a cork block, just use your strength. Good. Inhale, center. And then take the block or foam roller. If you have nothing, just interlace the hands, but take your item behind your head. All right, find a back bend here. Good. Think of lifting the sternum up. Pressing down into the heels. Pressing the hips forward if you are able to. And then exhale, item lifts up and goes down for a forward fold. Take a few breaths here. Try to shake out the shoulders, maybe roll it back while you're in the forward fold. Play with shifting some more weight into the toes here, getting deeper into the hamstrings. For those of you that feel very, very open already in their hamstrings, I don't, but you can step on your block if you want. So just take a few breaths there. Let's take your object with you. Inhale, rise up. We'll do the same thing. Another set of back bend here. Take the hands behind your head or the block. Lean the head against the block here and lift your chest. Create a bit of a tuck in the inner thighs. pressing forward of the hips, strengthening of your core. Good. Inhale or lift the block up or the foam roller, and then exhale, side bend to the left. Good. Take another few breaths there. Strengthen your thighs. Inhale, center, up and over towards the right. Just please find length as much as you can. Good. Inhale, center, and then take your item in between towards your belly button. Stand up straight. And try to line up your ears, your shoulders, sides of your hips. So just stand up, tuck the chin into your chest, and then take a couple neck rolls here, right, up, side. Stay with the same direction. Switch directions now, going to the left. Same side, left. All right, good. Inhale, reach the block or item up. And then from here, we'll open twist. Transfer your item to the right hand and take an open twist to the right. You want to bend your right elbow so you can hold it. Another option, if you don't have anything, you can use a little 5-pound weight or 3-pound weight in your right hand. Good. Inhale, center, bring everything up. Switch the item to the left hand and take an open twist to the left. So here we're just trying to open up here through the back, using the twist, using the item to act as a bit of a resistance. And then inhale, right back up. And then open twist again to the right. Mindful of your right hip pointing forward. Inhale, center, and then take it to the left. Nice. If you have a foam block, it would be a bit nicer. Just keep the joints in. Good. Inhale, center, look up, and then exhale, forward fold, bring it down. Right, you have an option here. You can take your stand up onto the block, take a forward fold, or step back to your plank pose. And then everyone either shift forward on an inhale for your chaturanga, or any which way to get you to down dog. Good. Once you're there, just take 5 breaths. Just notice how your body is doing, what it is you need here. Spread the palms, lift the inner arches of your feet. Good. One more breath. Nice. All right. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step forward. Lower your left knee down. Continue with what we've been doing here, holding onto your item block, little weight, or your foam roller, lift it up. Nice. All right, if your left knee needs padding, please do that now. Otherwise, just stay here. Continue to lift your item above your head. A really heavy book would work great for this too. If you don't have anything, spread your toes and start to descend a bit. The intention for this one is to stretch to your left hip flexor. Nice. The more you breathe and the more you can lift the arms, the deeper you can squeeze your left glute. You can also deepen that stretch in the left hip. Keep those arms straight if you can. Just a few more breaths. We're really going to work on opening up this left hip area. Good. Right hand goes with the item to the right side of your mat and take a side bend up and over. If you have a block, it's going to be at that perfect height. If you have something else, just assist yourself. Good. Inhale, right back up. Left arm stays lifted. This time, left elbow, right thigh. Find your twist. You can stay on the ground here, or you can lift your left knee. mindful that you're not hiking up your right ear to the right shoulder, or your right shoulder to the right ear rather, losing some of that work that we've done. All right, listen carefully. Move your left heel a bit closer. Then place your right hand for a half bind towards the left hip. Stay in this really awkward twist. All right, so the left hand has nothing to high five to. It's just using the thighs leverage. Then this right hand is going in for that half bind. The intention here is to stretch your right shoulder again. Look down for more balance. All right, good. Unwind yourself. Inhale, reach the arms high. And then take a counter twist to the left without anything going on. So left knee comes down. And then you can use your right forearm inside of your right thigh to press a bit deeper into that twist. Then your left fingers can extend a bit more. Nice, you guys. Very good. Inhale, center, arms high. And then exhale, half split. Slide your right heel forward. Now's your chance with your block. You can place your hands on it, or you can just do half splits without it. It's absolutely not required. Just flex the right toes. Breathing. Dig that right heel a bit deeper into the ground, and then slowly bend into your right knee. Get low in your hips. Plant the palms down. Lift the right leg back to hip height. Reach the left arm forward. Use your core strength. And then if you want, your left hand can hold on to the right foot, or you can just stay in that balancing shape. If you have your foot, you can look forward. Nice. Exhale, release. Find a few cat-cows. Maybe tuck the toes to a lifted child's pose. Anything to loosen up your body. And then from here, we'll switch it out. So whether from down dog, you can lift your left leg up. Exhale, step forward, lower the right knee, and then take your block with you, reach the arms overhead. Nice. All right, this item above your head helps you center yourself. So see where you want that weight distribution to be. There's a bit of weight in the front heel, a bit of weight, or a lot of weight into the right shin, your right knee. And then if you feel centered, you can start to test transferring a bit more weight to the front foot while you squeeze your right glute and feel that right hip flexor stretch. This is an area that gets very tight from sitting down. Keep lifting the arms. Hug your ribs in. Looking good, you guys. Ribs a bit hugged in more. Unclench your left toes. And then left hand releases with your item to the left. Lift up and over for your side bend. You still want your zipper pointed forward. And then the more you bring your right hip forward, the deeper that frontal hip stretch will be. Nice, you guys, breathe. Breathe into that right side body. Maintain all the length, please, and then right elbow to left thigh. Start to find your twist, and then try to maintain, again, that openness here in your left side elbow, or rather, left side shoulder, left ear. If you lift it up, nice. Go for it. Love it. Breathe. Then this next one, move your left heel a bit closer. Then you'll use your left hand to half bind while you pull your left shoulder away, and your right hand is like in a high five position. The intention here is just to stretch your back and to loosen up through the mid back. Look down. Try not to tense your jaw. Nice, you guys. Good work. Everyone release your knee. If not yet, inhale, lift the arms. And then we'll open twist to counterbalance that. Right arms to the side. And then use your left forearm to press against the left inner thigh so you can get a bit deeper in your right shoulder. Nice. That's it. All right, good. Inhale, bring it up. Plant the palms. Okay, give your right knee a rest and then half splits. You want your left toes to point skyward. Just try your best here to really lengthen through the spine. And then from here, bend your left knee, plant your palms, step back. Feel free to take your chaturanga and then head to down dog. And then take a moment here in your down dog. All right, move your hands closer to your body, your feet rather, and then bend your knees. Try to compress your chest to your thighs. You might need to shorten it so you can make that happen. Nice, how we doing? Keep breathing. And then lower down to the knees. All right, this time, stand up on your shins. Lift the arms up. Make sure your knees are apart, hips width a bit, or even a bit more. And then exhale, circle arms back. Good, a few more. Exhales back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Keep going. So once again, targeting our posture muscles. Use your core. All right, now locate your block or item. Bring it straight in front of you, just like this. And then exhale, lean back now. Any amount. Make sure your knees are about hips width. Just lean back, use your core strength, and then upright yourself again. Exhale, lean back, let the head come with you. Slight gaze up, and then upright. Exhale back, last one. You want to make it harder, that arm goes up. Don't compromise your low back here. Use your core. You'll know the difference. Good, good, good. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, tabletop to reset. Take a few cat cows. And then we'll move on to our bigger back bend. All right, standing onto our shins again. Take your block overhead. We did this standing up. Now we're going to do this on our knees. Item or block behind you, or interlace the hands. Start to look up. Try not to let it come from the low back. Just tiny, tiny bend in the thoracic spine, your mid back. Good, one more breath. And then, good, exhale. Hug the item in to your chest. Transfer the weight into the block into your left hand. Place your block or item to the left side of your left ankle. Yeah, at the highest setting if you can. Right arm lifts up. Press your left hip forward. And then go for your one arm camel pose. you don't have an item, it's gonna be a bit harder because you're lower to the ground, but still listen to the body, just honor the pose. And then inhale upright. Bring your item to the center, reach the arms high, reset. And then exhale, the item or block goes to the right side of your right ankle. Your thumb faces out. Press your zipper forward. There is a possibility you have a bend in the right elbow, which is fine. And then you can start to kick, or rather press the hips forward further than your one arm camel pose. Make sure you're breathing. Elevate the chest. And then inhale, guide yourself up, arms high. Stay lifted. And then exhale, have a seat down. Item goes down, arms go down. Okay, inhale, lift up all the way. Just releasing your back. Exhale, sit down. Keep going. Inhale up, press the zipper forward, glutes are engaged. And exhale, sit down. You got one more. Relax your shoulders, inhale up. Okay, then now your item goes in between your ankles. Okay, hands to your low back. Press for regular camel pose. Some of you can bring your thumbs to the block like this. Finding the biggest back bend of your day. Breathe. Hopefully it feels good. If it doesn't, back off. And then you'll take yourself up to the sacrum, and then all the way down to your seat. Hold your item in front of you, and bring your hands to your heart space. So just press your hands to the outer edges of that item block, and then tuck your chin into your chest. And then as you do this, think of hugging your ribs in, finding like an internal crunch in your core. And then from there, you'll sit down to a child's pose. Let it go. Forehead comes down. Remove your block for now. You won't need it for the next moment. Good, and then from here, take your right hand to your left hip, your left fingertips to the right side of your mat. You can stay down on the floor, or you can lift your hips up, move around, get any amount of hip stretches, low back stretches. You can even open up your right elbow to your right shoulder to the right. You can look down underneath your left hand, whatever. Make this an organic stretch for you. And then inhale both hands to center. Take your left hand to the right hip, and then your right hand up and over. And you can add on, you can lift your hips, you can look underneath your right arm. Find a big twist up toward the other side, anything that works. And good, bring yourself back to neutral. Lift your toes, or tuck your toes, lift your knees to your down dog. And then we'll get ready. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step forward for your crescent lunge. So walk the right foot forward, crescent lunge on the right. Making good time here. Lift the arms. Find the depth that you wish here. One more breath. And then exhale your hands to your hips. Lower your left heel down. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Find a chest expansion. On your exhale, pyramid pose. Try to work your leg to straight. feel it out. And then from here, place your block at the front of your mat. If you have a foam roller, it's even better because it's higher. And then let's lift the left leg for our supported warrior 3. So hands on an item, maybe the floor, block. Nice, Leslie. Good. All right, just use this to balance in your warrior 3. You can stay here, or you can lift the left arm forward, or the right arm forward, depending on what feels better for you. Sorry, now I'm realizing I forgot something on the left. We'll balance it out, don't worry. And then slowly let the left toes land. Take the block with you. Lift the arms up. Then your next move is go forward into your warrior 3 with your item, just using that as a counterbalance. You can go at your heart space. If you have that extra strength, you can go all the way forward. So feel it out. Nice, you guys. Good. And let it go pyramid again. Okay, this time, your block or your foam roller will go on the left side of your right foot, and we'll go into our revolved triangle. Please inhale the right arm high. Exhale, plant the palms, move the item away, and then step back to your plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga or down dog. We'll meet in down dog. And then just to make sure that I've evened you out, lower down to the knees. You'll this time reach the right leg back, or rather the left leg, excuse me. There you go. And then the right arm goes forward. And then you can stay here, or you can take the right hand to the left foot and kick the leg back. Look forward if you have that foot. If not, you'll simply balance. Nice. And release. Downward dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step forward. And inhale, rise up. Crescent lunge. Left side. Orient your hips how you want. Spread the left toes. Make sure you're breathing deeply. Just a few more breaths. And then take your hands to your hips. Replace your right heel on the ground. Straighten the left leg. Straight. Inhale, chest extension. And then exhale to your pyramid pose. Think of a bit of a suction cup in your belly button area, just squeezing the core in. Looking good, everyone. All right, then bend the left knee, locate your item, shift forward, supported warrior 3. Use this to be able to feel out what it's like to square your hips. And then, like I said, there's options here. You can reach your right arm forward, your left arm forward. Listen to your body, listen to your breath. Make sure you can sustain whatever you're doing. And then the right toes back again, right arm, or arms high with your item. Preparing for warrior 3. Shift forward. Find your balance. It's going to be harder because you have this extension of your arms. You can also bring the hands to your heart space. Good, you guys. Release this pyramid once again. Right back to where we were. Right hand to the block. And then inhale the left arm high, revolved. triangle pose. If you have the block at the highest setting or you have a foam roller, it's kind of nice because you can find a bit more length in your revolved half triangle pose. Nice job. Exhale down. Slide the block away. Inhale, step to plank. And then up to you how you get there. Into your downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, step or hop, walk to the middle. Halfway lift, breathe in. And then exhale, fold. All right, take your block. Hands to your heart space. Find tree on the right. Once your right foot is up, you lift the arms high. Okay, hold on. If you fall out, it's all good. Lift your, yeah, good Josh. All right, everyone, stay in tree. Transfer the block to the right hand. Let's take an open twist. A bit heavier, right? Maintain your balance. Listen carefully. Transfer the block to the left hand. Let's take dancers on the right hand. Lift the left arm up with the block and then kick your right leg back. And release. Good. Take a breath in. Big breath out, let it go. Inhale the left foot in. Find your footing, your balance, and lift the arms high with your block. This is a very familiar pose, so now that we've introduced a third party to it, it's a bit harder. And then transfer the block into the left hand. Let's take an open twist. If you're ready, no rush. It's okay to fall. Bend the left elbow, please. Yeah, you got it. And then transfer the block to the right hand. Left hand goes into your left foot for your dancers. Good, Josh. So nice. All right, everyone release. Yeah, one more thing. Place the block down, just right in front of your feet. Lift the arms high, and then exhale, hands to heart. Take a couple moments here just to stretch your neck again. Circle one way, the other. Okay, so this next thing, you can either do this on the floor or up top. So if your balance is really solid today, stand up onto the block. Foam roller, please don't do this. Not safe, all right? From here, lift your right knee high, so you can do this on the floor or on the block. If you're doing it on the block, make sure your block is quite firm. If it's too soft, it's not gonna work. Good, all right, whether you're on the floor or block, let's find your open twist with your knee lifted. And then from here, your left hand will try to capture your knee or your foot to extend that leg. And remember, if you're on the block, it's quite challenging, so just take it at your own pace. And then slowly unwind. You can go into standing splits or just nothing at all, up to you. Or a crouch and curl. And then exhale, we'll bring the feet back down to the earth, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, now you know where we're going. You're either taking this on the floor or on the ground. Starting now, lift the left knee high and the arms overhead. And just sometimes we're used to balancing on the other leg, then open twist. There we go. If you're still feeling solid, then take a hold of the knee or foot. Nice, Leslie, looking strong. Then from there, slowly release the knee, bend the right knee, plant the hands, maybe standing splits, maybe just rest. And then everyone down to crouch and curl all the way in, round up into a little ball. Just clear your space. Look right and left. Alright, then we got a couple options. You can do crow. You can go into a chair pose, just to get your feet on the ground. And then for some of you, you want to take a figure four, right ankle to the left thigh. I'll let you choose. Crow, figure four, maybe your arm balance. Alright, your figure four and crow's release, reset, take a moment, maybe go to frog pose, and then we'll take the other side. You're going to take a second crow, or you're going to take left side figure four. Good. Finish it up. And then inhale, release. Everyone arms up. And crouch and curl. Sorry if you stood up already. You're good. And then exhale, have a seat. Good. Take a moment, feet together. Knees wide. Find a chest expansion. And leave your hands behind you as you fold forward. You can put your block so your forehead can rest. Good. Inhale, peel the chest. Straighten the legs. Block or foam roller goes to the base of your feet here. Inhale, lift the chest. On the exhale, try to reach for your toes or the end of that block. Breathe. Inhale, lift the chest, please. Bend your knees. Walk your heels forward and your seat forward. Find one boat pose. And then lower down to half right away to the sacrum. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay down. Nice. Alright, take a bridge. Bridge pose. And then just press the hips up. Try to relax your hands. Exhale brings you down. And then if you have a block, maybe your foam roller, but just be careful. Lift your hips and then take your block underneath the sacrum for your lifted, supported bridge pose. I really like these cork blocks because you can rest all your weight on it. Keep breathing. And then for those of you that have enough support in the supported version, lift the legs high if you're able to stay supported on the block. Now you're in supported legs of the wall. Slowly bend the knees, place the feet on the ground. You'll lift the hips away from the block. Release, hug the knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Alright, now final 2 poses. Happy baby.
happy baby, tuck your chin into your chest. And then cross your right leg on top of the left. We'll take a supine twist, knees to the left, gaze right. Knees in. Unwind, left knee on top of the right, supine twist, right, knees right, gaze left. Alright, good. Inhale, center. From here, you will take your Shavasana. So if you have a foam roller or block, place it underneath your shins. Or, sorry, underneath your kneecaps. Inhale, full breath in. Exhale, let it go. The palms be face up to receive, to relax. Observe the physical change here in your body. Few more breaths. Next moment, place one hand to heart, one hand to belly. And then inhale, lift the arms up overhead, big stretch. And then slowly hug your knees into your chest. You'll roll over towards the left side. Remove your block. And then all the way up to your seat. No rush. Good, relax your shoulders down your back here. Take a few neck rolls. Look over one shoulder and the other. And then most important is keep your posture muscles. Just find strength here. Upright the spine. Beautiful. All right, inhale, the arms high. Exhale, we bow forward, sitting in our practice. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you all. I hope that felt like an internal massage for your back. And drink lots of water. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, take care. Good work today. And see you guys. Hey YouTube, first time speaking here after the recording class. If you need a block or anything at all to be able to enhance your practice, there's links below. And if this class is helping you in your life, please consider supporting the channel by following, liking this video, sharing with someone who you think would appreciate yoga, or if you would like, I have a Venmo and PayPal link down below. So thank you all.